think I could technically
You
just...
let me see?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would.
What if I don't want you to see?
Well, then I guess I'm gonna have to deal with latency, and then I'll read over everything that I see with a latency, and then it'll be really bad for your stream, and then you'll lose viewers because your stream's bad.
Do you need a hug or something? I was like...
Sad.
Jeez.
You asked.
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm fine. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
I thought that was gonna be a sneeze.
Okay, so, that's from chapter start? Sure. Let's see what happens.
Wait, no, you save stated.
I know I did.
No, because we did this all already, I'm pretty sure.
This isn't the start of day 3?
No, I don't think so.
It said day 3.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I guess this is it.
That was not angry enough for Maya. All right, look at how upset she is. She is ready to kill
Nice.
somebody. She is ready.
No, that's determined.
She is ready to make another case for Phoenix to solve right
Can
here.
you go before I open up a box of crackers and make it really loud noise?
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look.
I wasn't that scary. Uh-oh.
Ellipses in your mind.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday.
Question mark.
He told me that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story?
Edgy ellipses.
He was not amused by that question.
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why?
Dude, she's really gonna create a new murder case here.
I know. How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So, I make that my policy.
Edgeworth. You've changed.
Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix?
Well, court will be opening for session soon.
What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
What is that? What was that mouth?
Welcome to Phoenix Animation.
She had like Pokey Minch mouth.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's do this.
You ready to defend yourself, Carl?
September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. I'm always ready. Oh, we're on the other side now. Cool.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up for doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Are you legally allowed to do that?
Yeah, you can defend yourself.
Wow.
It's really weird because it's debatedly not the most ideal way to do it.
No, but I was wondering if it was actually like legal.
Because, like, there's always going to be that totally biased aspect of it. But, yeah, you could definitely defend yourself if you want to without representation.
But
Very
even
well.
if you're like an attorney,
What?
even if you're like an attorney defending yourself,
Oh, yeah. Attorneys do it all the time. If anything, it's probably the worst thing possible to sue an attorney. Just because they can defend themselves.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
as the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, comma. Today, we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. Period. The prosecution may call its witness. Period.
Okay.
In
I was just doing it
parentheses.
because you weren't scrolling it.
In parentheses. That went too far! Exclamation point in parentheses.
Okay, just go.
Why didn't the judge ask Edward for why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Comma. It's anyone's going to raise an objection about this. I suppose it's me.
Object or be Elsa?
I don't like that. I was actually considering letting it go because why would I need to object right now if he's not gonna? I'm gonna let it go. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Forget it. I smell a trap.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
I don't remember who Red White is. Oh, he's
He's the American.
Oh,
dude,
that.
yeah.
Oh, that's him. Okay, but he's pink. Oh, that's right. Red White. I get it.
Yeah. Oh, please state your full name. Do you wish to know the title of my personage? I did it purposely.
Oh my
American
God.
pronunciation. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? I like read that wrong. It's fine.
I don't know if that's right, but I can't say that you're wrong either.
Name.
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim is Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not.
What? even
Ellipses.
even Edward's like, oh come on, man, you're being a dork now.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? I mean, I felt like that last night in 3 rounds of Counter-Strike, but you know.
Oof. Ho, ho, ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have
Oh
it,
my
Phoenix.
god!
I love her.
I want her on my Counter-Strike team.
Dude, she's amazing. Best character in all this game. In this series. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe.
Okay, that's right.
I was quietly perusifying? Or, that's reading to you. Thanks, man. Reading to you some papers by the window. I feel insulted.
That word. I just Googled it just for the heck of it. The first thing I got when I Googled that word is Red White on the Ace Attorney wiki.
It's great. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say that that man was no other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Sorry, I'm bad at reading today. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase.
So I think if I have to make an early objection here, I would say that because he said he was with Miss May, I thought the bellboy was also there at 9 o'clock as well to say that he was not there. So
Keep that in mind. And you do, if you want to hit your court evidence before I read this, you do have a lot of evidence that can prove that.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all of it again.
Yeah. Finally, there.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's my bad.
She died.
If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty.
What's up, J
Hey,
Blover?
JB. It's not that early. It's 1:22 in Eastern time, dude.
Hey man, I just had breakfast an hour ago.
Well, Mr. Defendant, or I mean Mr. Wright, don't comment on my reading today, because, I'm bad at it too.
We're bad at reading today.
Your cross-examination, ellipses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why are you pouting? You're supposed to be confident.
Okay.
I'll help you a little bit because
No.
it's been a little bit.
I wanna.
Okay,
I-
I'm
I'd
saying it's been like 2 weeks.
I got 5 strikes. I got this. Let's see. Okay, so that's right.
You look at your evidence,
but,
look it over before you do this.
But I just want to press them anyways. How do you know what time it was?
Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know?
Wow, that is the worst way to say it.
You know?
No, you're not getting away with that.
You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer.
I think Twitch is broken because it just went to 0 viewers.
Yeah, it does that. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered some room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived.
That's what Miss May said too. I'm gonna press further though. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time.
Ahem. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee from outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need an X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time?
Killing the victim. Okay.
I find it really funny that you Googled that and that was the first thing you found.
It was like I couldn't even make it up. By window, you mean the one directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
Correct. That is the only window you see.
And there you were reading papers?
Correct. Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do.
I don't remember what a bedlam is.
It's like a plea kind of thing. Like oh, there you go. It must have been when you attacked, I presume. We see. Continue.
I turned to look. Oh, okay. So you were reading your papers until you heard the sound.
But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. As I open up my crackers. Sorry.
No snoop. Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping.
Oh, got him.
Not yet. Not yet. We're still getting there. Spiky haired. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony.
Excuse me,
Mr. May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer.
Just what is your eyesight?
Counting both eyes, 40.
Wow, he's so full of himself. 40? Don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyways?
And what did you do then?
What was Miss May doing at the time?
She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly.
Did you know she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Uh-oh.
Irrelevant! Has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of the Fae woman.
You've made a good politician, Mr. White.
Ho ho! After all, I am El Presidente. I'm assuming that's how you say it.
Yes.
Okay.
Please continue. How many things are there? Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprends.
No,
I
it's,
understand.
It's comprende.
On your screen it looks like a C. It doesn't look like a D. It's because it gets blurry sometimes.
Yeah.
The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. I was gonna say correct, but you know.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
So these are important when they change stuff. So he added
Oops.
that the victim ran left. They gave you a direction.
Oh, yeah. But he did run left, I think. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so he added that, and that's important.
Are you sure about that? What's up, Night
Yeah,
Dragon?
Dragon. How many times must I say it? I'm absolutely perfect. End of story.
No, I just remembered something. This is a big finals week.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking, I'm like, why? It's been a low count today, but that's probably why.
Yeah, where's the people procrastinating?
Yeah, pretty much. How many times must I hear that?
Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you was a little odd?
So you didn't even have to give me the hint. She just gave me the hint there.
See, then it wasn't like...
Impaction? Don't you mean just impact?
Ridiculous, what?
That's not a word.
Ridiculous. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. That's kind of ironic.
Oh, I guess it is a word. Who knew?
I never heard of it.
On second thought, perhaps I better have the whole language thing, leave the little language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too? I wonder. Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. Okay, so... Let me read this again. Okay, what do we got here? Badge. That's the thing there. that. Oh, that's probably it right there, isn't it?
I mean, it contradicts everything he just said.
Uh-oh. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh, ellipses! Oh, it is simple. You must have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Oh,
Wow, that's a satisfactory face right there.
very strange. I did see her running to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about that one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Mr. White is right. Both are right. Miss May is
Think
right.
about this one.
I mean, I would probably say that Mr. White is probably right, because the floor plan does say that everything happened to the left, because there's clearly
Correct.
everything all over the floor.
Ms. May also said she was running to the right.
I think they're
Or to
both
the-
right. I think one ran left and one ran right.
Think about perspectives.
Oh, I wish you would have redrawn that. So this is the door right here.
That's the door.
Okay.
All you need to know is that the two people were in the center.
Right. Okay.
And outside that line is where May was viewing.
Right.
Think about perspectives. Where would you have to be if someone had to run right?
No, I know that, and I'm also thinking of like if he's facing towards the window.
Or left, sorry. Where would you have to be if his statement's correct?
He'd have to be in the room
But where in the room?
as the killer facing the window.
You got it.
Yeah, it's so they're both right.
They're both right. I knew you knew that. I was just trying to like outline it.
You were trying to confuse me. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once.
Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that doesn't clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
I'm gonna interrupt it 1 second.
Uh-oh. How's everybody doing out there? Night Dragon, tell me about your day. How about your day too, Jay Blover? Obviously, you got to take your sister to school soon. You said that. How's Night Dragon's day? Are you done with finals finally? Are you finally done finals? You have 2 more finals.
Sorry. Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Fair & Co., of course. Uh-oh. More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, that's.
He's the
Phoenix's.
victim! He
So-
died!
So I just click that one, right?
And then you hit %.
Take that! Yeah! Ooh. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion! The postulations of defense or distortion of truth, Your Honor. Man, Edgeworth using the big words here.
Postulation.
Shut up.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Ellipses with some sass. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing.
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Then mine is like, go beat him up!
Yeah, pretty much.
Even when we're not in the court! Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
She dead.
That is what Ms. May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That was a really crappy testimony. That does seem to make sense. No, it doesn't. What are you, stupid? Who elected this judge in?
Hello?
Twice? First it was once, then it was twice? Are we really gonna go there? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. We're going there. I'm gonna fix this one, because it's dumb. You have to let it finish before you can press? It's dumb. What do you mean by that?
That is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient, it does not become you.
Hey, buddy, you're an American too. What do you mean first? Why is the hydrate bot? I don't know.
First, that is what comes before what happens to next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then... read the rest of the statement that I already read.
Yeah, hold it. I don't know. I didn't hit anyone!
No, Mr. Wright. There is no point in hiding things from this court.
I'm not hiding anything! Shut up, Edgeworth.
The prosecution requests that the feds refrain from interrupting the testimony.
I wish Phoenix would just be like, objection! I'd wish the prosecution would shut up. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? What do you mean next?
Next is what comes after first.
I know that.
Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right.
Stop saying it was me.
But it was you.
Shut up, Edgeworth.
Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof.
Can I do nothing right? Nothing.
May I continue?
No. So each of you saw different parts.
Absolutely. I know I read that wrong, but it's such a dumb word.
Then you
That's
can't
right, of course.
Then you can't say that's right, of course. Where did you pick up that annoying phrase?
Yeah, where did he? Anyway, moving along.
So were you watching both times?
I suppose I was.
What do you mean he supposed he was?
Please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix?
Should we kill him? Oh, I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face.
So now you need to prove that it was wrong.
What do you mean by
You
that?
already read all these.
Oh, did I?
Yep, you went to the start.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, if you interact with Maya, when you go to the next screen like that, it just means that you've looped around.
Let's see what we got. It's the badge. This is the one I want to present, right?
Yeah.
I guess that could be right.
You could save state and find out.
I don't think we need to save state. Okay, not that one. I still don't know where that actually plays into anything. Dodged an attack. But she was caught and struck.
And he did say her testimony was right.
Okay, so then the question... So that one's probably the right one. Oh. I don't know how to present it.
If you feel lost, find the statements that are like directly conflicting.
I guess it would be that one.
Save scum.
That was wrong.
You don't need to read these because it's just, you know.
I like how it shows the exclamation points. Like, yeah. You lost one.
You messed up.
Wah, wah. Let's try that one then. Oh, that's wrong too, isn't it?
This is your little Navi speaking. There's also more than one piece of evidence that could prove this. I would save at this point.
No, we got this.
Do you not want to do this all over again?
Yeah, I do. We got this. Okay, so if that's not the correct one, then it's got to be that one because it says she lit. Oh, let me read. Let me read everything again. Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw.
How you doing, Night Dragon?
I
Save. I would like honestly I would save.
you hit her.
Let's go, Night Dragon. Join the snug stream. Save.
I'm thinking. Let me think.
Save before you present, at least.
I'm not thinking.
I know, but it's like you don't want to start the same work. Where's a badge even when you need one?
I actually don't know.
Save.
But I gotta figure. I don't even know like where to even properly present. Like I still gotta think that one out before I even come to making a.
It's fine to say it now before you like forget.
Oh my god! I will save the state.
Thank you.
Oh my god!
Just don't overthink some of these things.
The problem is that I don't know. Like, okay, I'm overthinking it, but like I don't know how to underthink it. Here's
Basically,
what-
you're saying. I'm not giving you any hints. I'm putting this in simpler terms to kind of help you. You're saying they're both testimonies are right, but each of them saw different parts. But that's implying that there was 2 attacks. This is the first time you've heard any mention of 2 attacks.
Right, and I get that.
So you have her account, like Ms. May's account of what happened, which she never mentioned 2 hits,
Okay, that's fine,
and then you have the autopsy,
which is also fine.
which
However,
implies a blow.
so did I present that already?
I don't think you did.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I was right. I could have just. That's right.
It's okay, you had the right idea. I was just trying to help you.
The victim died from a single blow. Stupid. I'm sorry. Did you understand that word? Stupid.
Oh! Stupid!
What do you have to say about that?
Er.
Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were abso-positively perfect? Sparkle, sparkle?
Oof. Like pyro. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
You do that. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testament. No! You have him. Just he's guilty. Uh-oh.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor.
That's not cool.
Oh, I would like to request a 10-minute break. Sorry, I did not say it was Edgeworth.
Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice.
We want
yeah,
justice.
woo, yeah,
Don't
don't let
let
him
him
get
get
away.
away.
Yeah. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White?
Okay.
The two accounts.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Ms. Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Slap.
Thwop indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Wow, there wasn't a lot there, was it?
Your Honor, Mr. Your Honor. My stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over.
Oh! So, did you get the important detail?
No, I gotta read it again. Okay, so... What other window? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand.
Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix! Is this something about the strike he was on?
Nope! Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White!
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course.
The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of it. Why didn't you tell us about this stand before?
Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait!
Huh.
One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused.
White's falling apart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. Miss Mia? Mr. Wright, did you know the victim personally?
No. Triple no. How would I? How could I? I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I would not have you harrying the witness.
You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth. Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran.
Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now.
What did you do then?
I gave chase, of course.
Wait, what?
Oh! No, not me. The killer. I mean, he gave chase. Mr. White, please try to remain calm.
That's not an objection.
Mr. Wright here is only trying to flush you with baseless accusations. Oh, alright. Thank you, Miles.
Thwap. That doesn't sound like a savage attack from your earlier testimony.
Yes, well, I am a man of peace, you see. Phoenix! He's getting a lot less talkative.
He's probably afraid I'll catch on to him or something. But it won't be easy. Okay, so this is the start of everything again. Okay, so my guess is that our evidence is probably within the light stand. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left.
Give me 1 second.
The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow.
Hello.
Okay, so it's definitely between this sentence and that sentence, I think. Right?
Can you go back to the other one? So,
Obviously, the piece of evidence that's the most important is the light stand,
think about what you've been told so far,
right?
and what's new, and what you know.
So obviously, the thing that contradicts everything is that why would he know the light stand is already lying on the floor? In this one,
Also think about,
if
and this is kind of more the meta knowledge than the actual gamer thing, you have pieces of evidence that you haven't even touched yet in this whole entire chapter.
right, that one's been done. That one's done. That one has not been done. That one I believe has been done. That one I know for sure has been done. That one, I'm not sure where that one plays into it. I don't think that one plays into anything quite yet, if it ever does.
It's about half done.
And then that one, I don't think
Well,
that's.
don't really count the floor plans.
Yeah.
Like it could be used really whenever. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
pretty much. So that's not even a piece of evidence. That's on the scene right now.
So compare what you have to statements here. That's my like big piece of advice for the stream.
This would be the only thing I think that would play into this. Was that he says, then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. If he was looking from the window at this point, then sure. But
He basically, from all the statements he said, and this is just me condensing the information for you. He said he got distracted by looking out another window because he saw the light falling. And that's why he thought he missaw everything.
hold on. There's only one window though. And he doesn't really say anything about the window anymore.
Yeah. I was just outlining everything that he said so far.
It's got to be the glass shards. It's the only thing that would make the most sense. I don't think there's anything to contradict that. There's nothing. I don't have any evidence to contradict that. Because that's technically correct. Minus the you part. And she turned and ran for the door, and then he did her with a single blow. So it's got to be the first two statements. Those are the only contradicting statements.
Mm-hmm.
Which has got to be that one, because if he knew it was lying on the floor.
Read the statement, though.
A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Okay. How would he know? How would we be able to see? I got 3 check marks.
This is where you save.
But where's the fun in that?
I did it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it! Mr. White! It was impossible for you to have seen a light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question.
Ellipses with an exclamation point. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
The big problemo. There's a big problemo, or I mean problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred.
Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he have? You have proof?
The judge forgot his megaphone.
Shut up. I sure do, Your Honor. And make sure you remember your megaphone next time.
Thanks, Phoenix.
A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. I guess I'd just present the floor plans?
Yeah.
Look at this! These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder. Yeah, can he not figure this one out too? Do I gotta hold this judge's hand through everything?
Yep.
Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office,
Oh, this is the interact with the map screen song.
this is the area you would be able to see. There. Well, note that this stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh my god. He like melted.
Yeah, I did. And now you sobbing.
I'm sorry.
Or laughing.
Mr. White?
George, you're breaking character a lot.
Shut up.
Ellipses.
Mr. White?
Ellipses.
You did it, didn't you?
Ellipses.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, me. Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Ellipses.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Uh-oh. Shut up, Edgeworth.
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What? I forgot about Edgeworth.
Mr. White. Ellipses. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo. Confess that you placed the wiretap.
The wiretap?
Order! Order! Order up!
Mr. Edgeworth, explain to this court what
Judge.
you mean by that.
Judge!
What?
You said that as Phoenix.
Wait, did I?
Yeah!
Oh, so who was facing the judge? You know.
Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss May.
Miss Faye.
Or Miss Faye. Lots of A's in this.
Objection! Or hold it!
What does that have to do?
Your Honor. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who?
No, you wouldn't!
Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Ellipses. Oh! Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Ding.
Give me a break.
Yes. In order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye and Co. law offices. That is where I saw the cursed light stand.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Judge needs a hug.
No, I don't.
Gladly. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. It is shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White saw the murder. Or was the murder.
Was that thought came up by Mr. Light?
Yeah. It was brought into light.
I heard he's got some height.
I see.
However,
Sounds like a pretty good fight.
it is the fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. You could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for a baseless conjecture it is. Or for the baseless. Yeah.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap.
Leave it to me.
I feel faint. I don't get it though. This is easy. He could literally just say, I work for the lady and this is her sister. Why the heck would I want to kill her? If this guy literally went in to wiretap the place, like, he would be the more perfect culprit. I mean, come on. Figure it out.
You're getting there.
Figure it out. God, another testimony. I'm done with this. This game sucks.
It was the beginning of September, a week before the murder.
But do you remember?
I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. It is when I saw this glass light stand.
So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound?
Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
Gah, what am I supposed to do now?
Good
Yeah.
luck, Phoenix.
Yeah, Miles like I'm he's done. Little loser. But it was October.
Oh, it's you.
Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the detail of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Huh, right. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. He's a fancy, edgy man. You gotta love him.
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentially.
That was such a low blow answer.
Yeah, I know.
A real judge would never let that slide.
No.
Why did you? Oh, what is that word? I must know.
Insidious.
Is it?
Wait, actually, no, it's not. I think it just means something innocent.
Innocuous. That's what it is. Not harmful
Oh.
or offensive. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
I'm bad at reading. The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It's quite stylish. So I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Dang it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Ellipses. Yeah. What? What? Oh, who's this?
Whoa! Look!
Ellipses.
Phoenix, over here!
I know that voice. Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Ugh. Mia? Oh, Phoenix died at the end. Okay, guys, it's been a good stream. See you next week. Where am I?
Phoenix had a heart attack.
Oh, the waiting lobby? What happened? Ellipses. Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. So, I just lose? Oh.
Ah, you're finally awake.
Ah!
Now you lose. Hey, Phoenix. Ellipses. Jack. There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
No. You're Maya?
Did you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So Maya's channeling you, Mia?
That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either.
But I already did. It's over. It's done. It's donezo.
That's what I came to tell you.
But it's over. I already said yes. Edward's just gonna be like, you already said yes.
Read your ellipses.
But
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
huh?
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on.
Phoenix. White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
Has nobody looked at the front of the receipt?
No.
The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department. $1,000! Wow, big spender. Item: glass light stand. Date of purchase: September 4th. Oh.
That's right, Phoenix. You're dumb and didn't look at the back.
Well.
I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Whoa.
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Uh-oh.
He said he saw the light stand. Oh, this year.
Oh, he said he saw the stand a week before the murder.
There you go. That's what I was about to say. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
I thought that was actually their mother. That would make more sense. Right! As in Phoenix. Right. September 9, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Blah, 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 blah.
This court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather? Are you all right, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. In fact, I'm so good, I'm just gonna win this case.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor. There's nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that there is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you that this is the last time I'll ask you. Until the next case. And then the next one. And the next one.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Dumb move. Failure.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Okay. So I just presented now, right? Right?
I'm not telling you to play.
Oh, yeah, no, okay. There we go. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood.
You're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side.
Like, did nobody look at the other side? Your Honor, would you tell this courtroom what is written on the other side of the receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No. It's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Ellipses. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Exclamation point. Big ellipses. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Shut up, Edgeworth.
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
Ellipses with an exclamation point in parentheses. Ah, wow, wow.
Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Ellipses, exclamation point. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I'm gonna object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong the trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a date to ascertain whether your claims have been basis in factual evidence. Any.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed till tomorrow. Tune in next week, everybody. Same bat time, same bat channel.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. I'd rather sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Gah.
The witness will stay.
Oh, Mia.
Phoenix,
Psycho Mantis.
read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this? Oh. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
He's only being accused of murder right now.
Yeah, pretty much. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to show to them.
Bad.
Badge. I wanted to read it. Take that. It's over, isn't it? The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
Oh.
Ah! I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor.
Oh.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Only you knew how spirited it was. I could keep going, you know. Yeah. There's been no objection. This probably sounded really gross on your end, didn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Sounds like you're just rubbing like your nose and like tissue and like blowing, but like rubbing it on your face while you're doing it. It's gross. Alright, I'll just read now because you're too busy laughing.
This court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
What, did everybody have confetti?
No, there's lore behind it.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
In the instruction books, there's lore that says that Gumshoe spends his time cutting up the paper for confetti for each trial.
September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Ellipses. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live.
Ellipses. My time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No, there's still so much to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief!
Hee I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9?
Uh-oh, that's asking for another trial. The office?
See you later.
Chief Mia! September 9, 9:02. Oh, he's late.
2 minutes late.
God, come on, Phoenix. Have some decency. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
You came.
Mia?
It's kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
Whoopsies.
Bah!
Wahaha! You should see your face.
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
I like how they just casually talk about burgers.
I don't know.
Maya?
What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right?
Wait, uh-oh. I don't think Phoenix can handle this much pressure. It's too much.
And who better but me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, one second thought. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you?
And then Phoenix just falls over and dies.
It's a great name. Maya said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick.
You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, I'm done being a lawyer. I'm just gonna go be a farmer. It's easier. There's no law. It is Maya's fault.
There is law, actually.
Shut up! Objection! But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices. It's not a good ring. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. And Mia was there too.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
That spiky hair of his.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy. Burgers. It's a great burger joint just down the street.
It's 9 o'clock, Maya. It's probably closed.
Come on, time's a wasted.
We already wasted because you were 2 minutes late.
You were 2 minutes late.
Shut up. Okay, wait up. The end. I beat the game. There's no more game. Except about...
Oh, this... Oh, okay. There's more than I thought. This is a good one, though.
I suppose I should save.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look at something here.
Take a look at what?
I'm curious how long this game actually is.
I told you. I gave you estimates. Do you not remember that conversation?
I vaguely do, but I'm just...
I said, like, yeah, the one set that I looked at averaged it about 17 hours for a blind playthrough, but, like, I said that you were going a lot faster than like my first playthrough, so
5 episodes.
yeah, this is episode 3.
Okay. So
I think 5 sounds right.
do we want to keep going?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
This is a really good one.
Oh, okay. Just take a
Turnabout Samurai.
quick breather here for a second. You know, a lot
Yeah,
of
nice.
stuff going. Thinking.
So, chat, how you liking? How are you liking, Carl?
It sucks.
Yeah,
It's just awful.
I don't think you think that.
It's awful.
I really don't think you think that.
It's just awful.
Right, that's correct. And this is the DS release.
What other releases were there?
This game I believe was originally on Game Boy Advance, and it was ported to DS.
That sounds gross. Why aren't we playing the GBA version? I mean, come on.
Grah, you have disgraced me for the last time, Samurai, Pale Moon, something. I didn't read it fast enough.
Maybe I should do this then. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grah!
Dang, dude.
The warrior's sword gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Cola offices. Should I be saying that company?
Yeah, was fine. That rocked.
That was not okay. Come on now, you can do better than that.
Next. See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. We got work to do.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
What? Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick,
Oh.
you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Oh my god.
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old? She's like me, man.
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Like, kids on Fortnite, man.
Dude, we were talking about that last night. We were like, this consumes kids.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
So what, they just watch samurai shows all day in the office?
Yeah, I guess they're waiting for people to come in.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co. law offices. How am I supposed to pay, or how am I going to pay this month's rent?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client's just around the corner.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m., Phoenix Wright's bedroom.
Bring, bring. Beep.
Hello?
Nick!
I want storm.
It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested.
Huh? You the guy that sees huh?
Yeah. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Nice listening her.
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a with a samurai spear. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Beep.
October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Co. Law offices. Maya's here watching television again.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role.
Will Powers.
Yeah, Will Powers. In the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warriors of Neo Old Tokyo.
Neo Oldie Tokyo? That's awful.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. He plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. Jack Hammer. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found and struck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
Ellipses. This has to be a joke.
No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world's over!
God.
Bring, bring.
She was horrified at that.
Beep. Yes, Wright and Co. Law offices. Ellipses. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case.
Uh-oh, she's gonna kill Nick if she doesn't go forward with this.
Examine the plant. Yeah, you want to.
Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Guess that's the only thing to really examine, isn't it?
I'll just wait till you learn the plant's name.
Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? You have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
I don't wanna. Does she want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing.
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No, we just don't have enough information. It's like you and me interacting, dude. Badge.
What about this?
You like showing it off, don't you, Nick?
My poor ego. Guess we'll move to the detention center. October 16th, detention center. Visitor's room. Oh, we don't get a time? Oh, that guy's cool looking. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. He definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying?
Oh, sure.
No, it's gotta be some grab.
Yes, you can do it then.
Something wrong?
No, no.
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no, oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. And somehow I sound like caveman. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess I didn't matter so much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Ah!
Nick,
What?
he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, he's donkey.
Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitors' rooms. He seems frozen in awe of full powers. More like he was drawn frozen. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
Samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Nick, how can you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
You make me sound like Tom. I'm not Tom.
You're Tom.
I'm not Tom. No. I'm not Mr. I didn't even know We Homebrew existed. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Oldie Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Ah!
I see. Neo-Oldie Tokyo. Who come? See, thank you. I don't even need to say it. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9, but he said he was at there at 10. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked.
This makes me tired reading this.
Yeah, you want me to read for you now?
No, that's okay.
They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for an autograph.
You ready? Oh my god.
Here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here.
I see. Whoopsies.
Let me guess. This guy wasn't the top student in his improv class.
It's getting sad.
She didn't ask.
October 16th. Global Studios main gate. Oh no. If anyone's played this knows what's coming up or who. I'm gonna do it. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there!
Oh, God.
You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure the gawkers like you stay out. Ugh. Gawkers. Gawkers, so serious. I can't do it. It hurts. I know the type you heard about the incidents in Kansas City Town. Youth today. Something horrible happened. Blah, 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 blah. Can't read fast enough. I know it does it automatically. That's the point. It's her gimmick. I was younger. Blah 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 blah. Talking about hippie clothes and text scrolling. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, youth today. I forgot about her being in this case.
The computer that runs the studio's security cameras.
Hey! No touching.
Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Guess there's nothing else to really examine at this point.
Nope.
So what do you do here at the studios?
Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. I'm not gonna do her voice because it's actually gonna hurt.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
Back in my younger days. No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. That's not true, but...
And look at Mark Hamill, man. The Joker. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Dude, she's gonna explode.
You know. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer would live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. I was used to playing the villains on a children's program. What more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yep, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be headed home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
Oh, what do I got here? I don't have anything.
You have something. That? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Well, guess we gotta go back to the detention center.
Hello. How was the studio? They all think I did it, didn't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
I love him. He's adorable. So if they don't have a check mark, then something new.
Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Just now, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Well, yes, like a baby.
I don't know why I read it like that. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. So you should go find a better lawyer. Especially with Maya working at my side. And she's pretty awful.
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping.
Oh.
Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Okay. Take that! Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Sorry. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
God, she's having a heart attack. Oh no.
Choking on water.
Gave Powers request to the security lady.
think he would entrust his face to you such as of such unreliable appearance. Really.
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studio. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, or my instructions. Good detective told me himself.
Was that Detective Gumshoe?
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick.
Oh, somebody had 2 quarters on them?
50 cents. Nope.
Okay.
Her name is Wendy Oldbank.
Is it actually?
Yep.
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey! Aren't you the murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective! Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is upset, and it's your fault.
Good.
I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily at the window.
So?
Hey! If he's suppressed, it's all your fault for doing a sloppy detective work.
Oh.
Ellipses with a depressed face. And more ellipses. Detective?
I think you hurt its feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame others all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey! What exactly are you two doing here? Well... We're on this case too,
Oh,
pal.
come on. You're supposed to say you're sightseeing. That's like rule number 1. You don't confess that you're the enemy.
Uh-huh. Huh? Hey, you can't go saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Fourth wall breaking. I'd say he's a character, alright.
So how is your investigation going, detective?
Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Why, is he a detective for the enemy or something?
He's a detective in general. Like, he's like the police who's looking for evidence, and then Edgeworth is just organized and gets his hands on it before Phoenix. Nick, maybe you need a little bit more indirect, or sorry, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions?
Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Uh-oh, my thing went out, hold up.
Uh-oh, she's dying.
Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Look, it's
Hey, Logan.
Logan! Alright, reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m.
Did you actually have another forklift incident? Only you could do that!
What happened? I don't even know what happened with the first one.
Dude, Logan's got like a portfolio of forklift accidents. Not even caused by him.
Why?
Objection, Logan, it was you.
Prove it. With concrete evidence.
Yeah.
Alright, I read this already. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. Hey, JB. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person was in the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Oh, we know.
Nick, if that's true...
Every time I hear the word,
God.
floored it. All I can
You know,
think of is SpongeBob being like, floor it! Floor it!
I'm gonna tell you now, Carl. When we play Payday.
Okay, floor it!
When we play Payday, there are forklifts in one map. You could theoretically do that. Why? How do you take out a garage door? Hello? With a forklift, those don't go fast. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. He drove a forklift into the guy and impaled him in the chest.
Thanks for cheering me up.
I don't do miles.
That's fast for a forklift. That's scary. Dude, those are racing forklifts there. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Wow.
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What?
What kind of evidence?
Well, photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera on that gate, pal? The one by the W? Gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, here's evidence. We're finished.
Wow, she's giving up now? Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that. I couldn't be more proud.
Jesus, Logan. What the heck, dude? We'd like to ask the employees some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you'd like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't found already. Ha ha ha.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Anything else to talk about? Nope.
It's something you should do, though.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but, you know.
How could I forget? Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge.
Uh-huh. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge is, or what your badge means, pal?
It looks like a Jello mold, honestly.
It looks like a button. Real men show their PD badge, and that's that.
I'll admit the design of the badge leaves a lot to be desired.
Maybe it should just be Big L, or a Big L for lawyer.
I'm not so sure about that.
Big L for loser.
Big L for Luigi.
Flip it upside down, you get Waluigi. Waluigi
yeah,
is now Phoenix Wright.
That'd be a cool badge. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going into the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there.
There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Somebody should write that down. If only I had an assistant to write that number down.
I'm here for reading dialogue and entertainment only. I am not here to be your secretary.
You're fired. The studio's mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the winds were pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off.
Wow, that's awful.
It took the tree down with it too. I don't know, Logan.
I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
And the detective and Phoenix both kicked Maya out and just had a rest on the bench. It was the goodnight bench from Earthbound.
Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Whoopsies. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. You don't use it now, though.
Guess that's it for everything here.
Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough. She doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Just the image of that, dude.
It wasn't that. It was just the... Ew.
I know, as I said, this is the image of that. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, Logan, it was intentionally made that way, so people who haven't played the games, they'd be able to get the same experience.
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. Man, reading is hard.
Could not get that sentence to go through it all.
These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is my central position. Or in my central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. I cannot read. That poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one, If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. That just makes no sense. Next.
Do we need to go back to the bench so you can take a rest?
No, this is literally, he's not the one what did it. I think it's
If he's not the one who did it, or wait, if he's not the one what did it, I don't.
Not correct. It's who.
Sup, evening.
Evening.
Maybe it was you.
Yeah. Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was. Past tense.
Oh yes, he was as great as the bearded samurai. Lots of samurai shows.
He was great as.
Shush. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it, no, that is me, never mind. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? I thought it was Phoenix when it was written.
I don't even think... Oh, thanks for the host, Logan. You're the best! About the security camera.
I was writing an emote, and I messed up. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps the photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. You know that's important. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Is there a new place I can move to? Oh, the employee area. October 16th, Global Studio, employee area.
Nick! Oh, this is the dude. Oh my god, okay, yeah. I remember what's coming. Is this where they do all the behind the scene camera stuff? Even though there's no camera, but you know, we were talking about cameras a million times. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Technically, it's the same thing, but you know. Let's take a look around. There's an arrow so you can double examine.
Oh. 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 I can't examine that. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. Yeah, she would do that.
That is the lamest emote I think I've seen you post.
It's a default Twitch one.
I know. That's what makes it, like, of all the emotes that you post in my chat, that one's like a D- from you. And I'm talking about a Canadian D-. What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the Steel Samurai Spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. I don't like that there's no music here. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look. Samurai soda.
Samurai soda.
Nick, try this.
Ladies first. Did I actually get one?
You'll never know. There's another arrow, by the way. You can go to the other side of the room.
I was seeing if it was in my evidence. Let's see. Oh, where?
Hold down the button.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Sounds just like me.
It's like every girl.
Don't generalize.
Just saying. It's the one rare thing that I'll probably generalize. I didn't even want to examine that.
Oh, ladder. Do the ladder. Just trust me. Always do ladders. Well, the way you can tell is if the little examine button pops up at the bottom. That's when you know you can examine something.
I can't.
Just trust me.
But
You'll get it.
I can't. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it look a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Yeah!
Whenever you see a ladder, always examine it.
There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Oldie Tokyo Castle. Where was the Maya being proud of Phoenix for assuming that?
I don't know.
The grate that used to cover the drain. That's so great. It's a little bent. I don't think it'd fit if I tried to put it back on. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
Shut down!
Hey, look, Logan, it's a forklift.
Oh, yeah, it is! Wait,
Bright yellow one. And the garage door is still there.
Hold on. I got a perfect moment here for Logan. Give me just a second to load this up. This is gonna be good.
Can I help you? I can't see your stream if you're doing stuff.
Oh man. I'm gonna do that.
Oh my god. I'm disappointed.
It's too good. I had to. Okay.
Very disappointed.
Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Can somebody clip that, please? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for
Oh
sweets.
God, I'm not even gonna say anything this time. How many stomachs does this girl have? There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
Yeah, we're up to 3 stomachs. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Wow. That was cold.
I think he's thought it, not said it. This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
An
An employee. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, an employee keycard. That must be Powers.
Okay, Snake.
It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow it. This is in fact Free National Balloon Day, of course.
But this isn't a balloon.
There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh! This is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I kind of like samurai movies.
More like you're a nerd! Kinda. We need a nerd emote. That's like a thing we need. Alright.
But we already have one.
Don't even think it. Don't even do it.
We already have one.
Don't even do it.
Post
Don't
every
even do
single one
Don't-
of your faces that I have.
Don't even
asked
do it.
you.
I gotta
Sad.
remove the pod Carl from Frank Your Face Z. Alright, what are we doing? Oh yeah.
We got a key card.
Am I just supposed to present it to her, or can I just go over there?
Well, you got a key card for the gate that you couldn't open.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Sam
you're
might help you here because of the puzzle stuff.
Alright, no, this is the wrong one, isn't it?
Nope, that's the right one.
Is it? Oh, okay, there we go. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened!
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. I just like the expression on Detective Gumshoe's face. It's just like, whatever.
Whoops. Pause. What's that?
Okay. How's everybody doing out there in the chat? Glad to see some more people who finally showed up. Gotta get some of the... you know, it's actually kind of weird because like I was thinking about possibly doing a couple more streams in the like noon o'clock time zone.
We're good.
Which
What?
neither of those made any sense, but I don't know. Just so we have more people coming out during this time.
What's that?
I was asking them what they thought about doing if I just started streaming a couple times the week during the noon o'clock instead of at the alongside like a double header essentially.
Yeah, it always works for me.
What is it?
Whoopsies.
You're really quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. So real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. I like how he says the evil magistrate.
I know.
And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Wow!
She was being genuine and he just had to be, mean.
They outlined. They did a really bad job of outlining. That's awful.
It's his costume.
His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why his head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would have at least a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Oh yeah.
Ladder? Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. This girl is out there.
Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you! No touching that!
Sorry, my partner is kind of,
You know? No, I don't know.
touch. Who are you?
Ooh, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
That's gonna get her killed just saying it like that. Lawyers, don't do that.
Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Well, guess I'll talk to her for a moment. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day.
So you should just know who did it then. Okay, case closed. Next case. Pay us.
I actually don't remember her full name. Can you go to the court record? I'm sorry. Files.
Her name is Penny Nichols.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm just gonna play the and we're done.
I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Sorry, I forgot. Yes, well, the studios weren't doing so well right now. Or aren't doing. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. I see. Neat. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else.
Oh, the employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of a girl do you think I am?
What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the one who came to the studio. Then he asked me to kill her. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. Clue, a lead.
A clue.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, this afternoon, I sensed someone was here. My anime senses are tingling.
You sensed.
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an actual scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, If someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio.
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady that I just said? Someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Is there anything else to examine in here?
Hey, look, that's the chair director sit in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards I clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone.
Ellipses.
Ready, Nick? Action!
No. You gotta put your. Okay, so this is how the judge does it.
I have people home sleeping. I can't.
I don't actually talk that loud when I do it. I just put my mouth over my phone real quick. There you go. This girl is more trouble than I thought. She's fired.
Yeah, we got this.
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Oh, of course, that's the mountain. New Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in oldie Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not oldie Tokyo, no, Nick. It's new oldie Tokyo.
So, new old Tokyo. Oh, right. I think that's everything in here. Oh, I forgot. I should say I almost forgot. Any thoughts about this?
Sorry. I don't really want to think too much about what I think about that. I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet. I wanted to say two things, and it was like, no, it's not what she's trying to say. It's gonna be snarky. What? You're still here? Really, you look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of the Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
Aren't you supposed to say abso-positively?
Thankfully not. Ellipses. Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that?
Oh,
Who
God.
dares question me?
Oh, God, no. Stop, please. Please, take her down. Take her down!
Eek! Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky hair kitten. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her. She's not even a full-time employee.
Like you are?
All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth
Uh-oh.
like no tomorrow. I can't even read that much. Grah.
Whoa, she... What, did she Super Saiyan out? What happened?
Yeah, that happened. Well, Nick, it's their chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Nick, maybe we can see the photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, we should. Alright, let's give it a try.
Do you know how to work these things, Nick?
That was cold. Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Do your homework!
Oh, I don't remember. I don't know. Let's go with that one. There, entered.
Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Nothing happened.
Huh, maybe I got the number wrong.
Don't help Carl. He should have wrote it down.
I mean, all things considered. Oops. Do I need to play the Mario Party I messed up the item minigame sound?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just skip through, you're good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just. Oh. Well, no, because we already read this.
Yeah, so I'm saying you can skip through it.
Oh, I thought you were like, you're skipping everything. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Huh.
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears the suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back.
Huh. October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Hey Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for.
Because you were crafted to begin with. This burger lady who can eat another steak and candy and whatnot.
I mean, you could too. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady.
Thinking.
I suppose this is where we have to stop.
It's a good point to stop. Right before the trial.
Save
Good job, Mr. Carl.
state.
For solving the crimes.